Hey everybody, this is Corey, your technical support for Lucas-Nuelle in the Virginia office in the US. This video is going to show you how to install LabSoft on your PC. It's fairly straightforward. The only thing you're going to need is the USB drive that came with the trainer, or if your files have been moved from that drive to another folder, you'll need to know where to locate that. So if I'm looking at an example, I'm going to use this right here. This is what your drive will look like, and the only thing you're going to need to click on here is this application that says Setup. You want to double click on that. Now, you didn't see there was a window that popped up that probably won't show in the screen recording that says, do you want this app to make changes to your device? You want to click yes there. We're going to install the US English version. Now, yours might have multiple languages depending on what your software package looks like. You may have more or less folders in this solution or in this package than it appears on the screen. It all depends on what your institution received in terms of courseware. So in this setup window, this just tells you about the information on the installation. I'm going to click on this box and we're going to hit next. Now this is going to install all of the courses. By default, it will have everything checked off. Maybe the classroom manager won't be checked off. If you want to install that, we can click on this as well. I'm going to leave it unchecked for now. So this, as it stands, will install the LabSoft software, and then these are going to be all of the interactive learning environment courses that go along with LabSoft. So yours will probably look different than this. You may have more or less. Just depends on what you received. So we're going to click Next, and we're going to click Next again to begin the installation. Depending on how fast your computer is, this may take more or less time than it takes in this video. And then depending on what you received in terms of what your trainers are, if there are any additional drivers that are required or any additional pieces of software that are required for the elements in your training system, there may be different windows that come up after the install is complete. So first, it's going to install the actual courseware, including the LabSoft software. And then once this is finished, typically new windows will pop up after that, guide you through the install for any additional pieces of equipment or software. So we're just going to give this a minute. All right, so this says that the LabSoft setup is complete. So we're going to hit finish. And then this window reminds you as well to install the additional software before restarting the computer. This is referring to those drivers or any ancillary software that comes with your equipment. Now this, for example, this is going to show the Active Servo, which is a software made for some of the electric motor equipment that we offer. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed with this. It's going to be the same thing. You're just going to follow the prompts, and usually these are a little faster than the LabSoft installation itself. Sometimes there will be multiple. Sometimes you'll have duplicates because you may have multiple courses that require the same drivers. So you'll just want to walk through any and all of these that it prompts you to. They are all relative to the courses that you have. So by the time you're done with all of these, basically once the last window pops up and you click finish, it will have your LabSoft software and any of the ancillary software and drivers installed. Your LabSoft icon looks like this one right down here. You just click that to open, and to spare time, I'm not going to walk through any further setup. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.